Hi guys, this is Streamer Carlos. On today's video, I'm gonna give you my review of episode 5 of season one of the Goldbergs. The golden rage ring, and Barry's toothless girlfriend with a splash of water. So here we go, guys. I actually love this episode because, again, it's a two-sided episode. Two funny problems, two funny situations in the same episode. The first one is, of course, dealing with Murray and, of course, Beverly. To be more specific, the situation that I'm guessing you guys have been wanting to see. What makes this family tick regarding romantically wise? Well, in this fifth episode of season 1 of the Goldbergs, we hear from older Adam's voice, that he loves rom-coms from the 80s, like 80 rom-com movies like Can't Buy Me Love, Say Anything, and other movies like that. But he doesn't get the bug. He doesn't get the love bug bite from his mom and dad, because his Murray Goldberg is not the romantic type. So instead of being romantic, he always forgets Beverly's birthday, and he gives her a birthday present or slash happy birthday card 2 weeks later, 1 week later, or even worse, funny worse, 2 weeks later after birthday. So he did that. So Murray, in classic Murray fashion, he did just that. He gave Beverly a happy birthday card 2 weeks, 1 week later, 1 week after her birthday. So Beverly decides and has this idea: since you forgot to buy me a present, to give me a great birthday present, I want you to clean up, to do some spring cleaning, of our garage. So Murray says, I can do some spring cleaning on the garage at a later date. Then Beverly gives him that golden look of rage, golden hair look of rage, and says, with her eyes burning fire eyes, I'm gonna kick a door down and hit your face with it. So Murray does that. But Murray does that. But he asks Barry and Erica to help him, or to do most of the job, most of the spring cleaning job. So, but then Erica bumps into a box of stuff, which to be more specific, this box contains love poems that Murray did back in the day, meaning high school before he turned into what we know him today as a very, very, very loving, very tough loving dad. And by the way, Barry did not come out of this empty-handed from this spring cleaning the garage job. He found his old keyboard, but going back to the box that Erica found, it contained the love poems that Murray used to write in high school or back in the day. But only one problem. These love poems did not contain the name at the end of the poems, or dedication of the poems of Beverly. It contained the name of another girl named Anita. And then Barry and Erica were like who in the blue cheesesteak was Anita. Then Murray explains himself and tells Erica and Barry that Anita was his former girlfriend before sticking like a piece of gum to Beverly. And Erica asked her dad, Murray, if Beverly knows about this other woman. Not only that, Anita, or Murray and Anita were to be set to be engaged. Then when Erica got inside the house, she showed this treasure box of poems to her mom, Beverly. And of course Beverly was then when Murray came in and said and explained himself why he did not throw these lovely poems that he dedicated to Anita back in the day. Beverly started laughing and was like, does your heart still burn? Like being sarcastically funny with the wording of the letters. Does your love poems? Does your heart still burn like a good steak? does does your heart still jump, jump, jump of happiness? And then Beverly started to laugh. Then Erica rightly so asked her mom, are you? Does this mean you're not mad? And of course Beverly says no, because I won. I got my Philly bear. I got my Philly bear. I won. Then Erica was like, but don't you want to see your rival, your rival that kind of almost became our mom? And Beverly was like, fine, if you want to see a picture of your almost mom, Anita, we will go and find a picture of your almost mom in the library. Then you will see that Anita was your dad's old fire, old flame of the heart. Meanwhile, on this other side of this funny 5th episode of season 1 of the Goldbergs, Adam has been secretly trying to get the courage to talk to the girl across a few blocks from his head, from the Goldberg house, from the Goldberg house, and that pretty girl was Dana Codwell. She had all the qualities that Adam wants in a crush. She's pretty. She's according to Adam, she has the intoxicating smell of the intoxicating smell of fruity pebbles, and she makes my heart jump out of my 12-year-old chest. And then then Pops is seeing that Adam is being a little bit weird and a little bit stockyish by taping or recording Dana. Then after recording her on the camera, he's playing a tape back of her face, of Dana's face, so he could practice talking to her. Then again, Pops is like, Adam, this is totally weird. I can help you talk to Dana without being without being weird, without being a stalker from 2020 of 2020, the TV show, an exclusive member, a weird exclusive member of Dateline, of Dateline with Keith Morrison and the other Dateline investigators. But Adam's like, thank you, Pops, for offering your help. But I'm 12. I'm 12. I don't need your expertise anymore. Then at this same time, as Pops is trying to convince Adam to accept his help and assistance with his crush on Dana. Barry appears and says to Pops, you can't help this. You can't help this He-Man of a nerd with this crush. With this crush, at least I have a girlfriend. Before I continue, guys, I would love to I'm dedicating both reviews of episode 5 of the Goldbergs to the memory of Johnny Goudreau, and his brother Matthew Goudreau. Now, I don't watch a lot of the NHL, but I'm a sports fan, and I'm really sad for all my Columbus Blue Jacket friends in Columbus, Ohio. So, with that being said, I would love to dedicate both my English review, which is this one of episode 5 of the Goldbergs, and my Spanish review of this same episode of the same episode to the memory of Johnny Goudreau and his brother Matthew Goudreau, which my fellow Columbus friends and Blue Jacket fans and Columbus Blue Jackets fans lost. So, with that being said, let's continue. With that being done and said, let's continue. So, then, again, Barry's like, at least I have a girlfriend, and her name is Marion Lemieux. And Adam's like, Marion Lemieux, like Mario Lemieux, like the hockey player? You have said, Barry, you have told me before, and perhaps all of us, that she's from Canada, and she's from Canada, but we haven't seen a physical picture of her from you, or a physical picture, or a physical actual picture that you might have. So which which by the way, she which by the way, we don't have any proof. We don't have any picture proof or a love letter from her to you to as proof. So she's not real. She's not real. And Mary's like, yeah, she's real. She's very, very curvy, meaning that she's very, 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 very attractive. She has pretty eyes, but how you don't know? You don't know, Adam. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know her. I know her, and what I know is that I like that she's my girlfriend and I love her, and I love her, and I love her, and I love her. Then have this awesome funny argument is going this funny argument is happening. Meanwhile, at the Jenkintown library, Erica and Beverly are trying to find a local newspaper article picture of Murray and of Anita's engagement announcement using a new 80s technology called microchip or microchip, which was, and I'm sure you can guess, which was the 80s version of a computer zooming in on a picture or making the picture bigger, like we do on YouTube, like we do with YouTube. So Eric, using this microchip technology, Erica and Beverly were able to make the newspaper picture of Murray and Anita's engagement picture to be big, and all of a sudden, Erica says, oh no. And that oh no is because her mom put a side, she compared her ring to Anita's ring, and in fact, the same ring that Anita had in her engagement picture, newspaper engagement picture to Murray, that she took with Murray, was in fact the same ring that Beverly had on, meaning that the wedding ring that Beverly had on her wedding ring finger was Anita's old engagement ring that Murray a few years back in the day had given to her. And this made Beverly, rightly so, goldly mad. Goldly mad. And this is the funny, ironic thing. When Murray got home from work, he was happy. He was happy as the Joker. He was happy as the Joker because he had sold six couches or items to customers at his furniture store. But Beverly wasn't that happy. And Murray, in his classic way, had taken his pants off and was planning to sit in his comfy lazy boy chair to watch Fanny's Gilligan's Island, or Battle of the Network Stars, or American Knight Rider, or Alf. But tragically for Murray, regarding Murray, Beverly was sitting stoically in his lazy boy chair. And then Murray had to sit in the ottoman. And then Murray was like, or Beverly was like, good to see you. I hope you had a good day at work. And she started to ask Murray sarcastically, why did you buy my wedding ring? Why did you buy my wedding ring for me? What did it say to you? Did it speak to you? And if it spoke to you, what did the ring say to you to make you buy it for me? And Murray was like, I'm a pretty ring. Buy me for your main squeeze. But tragically, that did not land so well. That explanation did not land so well. Then Beverly unleashed her golden rage on Murray and told him, you gave me your lovely Anita's old engagement ring. And Murray was like, Come on, Beverly. Anita. My relationship or my my lovely love steak relationship with Anita was a long time ago. Give me a break. Give me a darn Philly bread break. Then Beverly told Murray, fine. If you don't love, if you say that you didn't buy me Anita's ring, Anita did not give me Anita's old engagement ring, then you will have to prove to me that you really do love me. And here's how. You need to buy me a new ring. A new ring. And Murray was like, Beverly, but a new ring? Are you crazy? A new ring would cost me a lot of cheesesteak. A lot of cheesesteaks. Meaning a lot of money. Then fine. If you then fine. That proves my point. You don't love me enough. To buy me a new ring, so I can take this tainted ring, this golden rage ring that I have on that belonged to your wonderful and gorgeous Anita. That obviously Murray relented and said, "Fine, I'll get you a new ring. Meanwhile, Adam was not having a good idea. Was still trying to find a way to talk to Dana without being weird. So he decided, so then he was outside. So then he was outside playing with his 80s version of the Game Boy, or I don't know. But then Dana appeared and said, hey. Then Adam was like, hey. Then Dana was like, can you fix my bike chain? Can you fix my bike chain? My bike chain, because I think it broke off. So Adam, to be charming and to be less stocky and to be less stockish, he was like, I'll take a look. And he took a look, and he took a a whack at it, a whack at it, and he and 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 sadly for Adam, sadly for Adam, he broke Dana's whole chain off, whole bike chain off with his wrench. And to make matters worse, he had arrogantly and to be extra impressive and in a funny cocky way, he tried to hand flip his wrench, but then his wrench fell on Adam's foot, and he screamed in pain, son of a cow. And then Dana was like, oh, are you crying, or are you crying? And Adam was like, no, I'm not. And then Adam went back inside. Inside of his home, and then Adam was like, I give up. I need to ask Pops. I need to ask Pops for help. And of course, Pops was like, glad he was Pops was like gladly accepted to help Adam. Then Pops was like, Pops was like, okay, what do we have? Meaning, tell me a little bit. Tell me what do you know? What do you know slash like about Dana? And then Adam was like, well, Dana lives a couple blocks from us. She's 12, around 12ish, just like me, and her beautiful orange crush, orange crush soda, hair smells like Fruity Pebbles. Then again, for the second time in this episode, Barry appeared and said to Pops and Adam, or to Pops, you can't help this Yoda loving nerd. He's unhelpable. And Adam was like, oh yeah. Then where is your lovely Marion? That again. We haven't seen a picture or a card or a letter directed towards you with your name on it. With drawings of cartoon of hearts. And then Barry was like, I don't need this. I don't need to explain to you my 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 level of love, my our level of love between our level of love between me and Marion. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. If you don't want my help, I'm done with you. I'm done helping you. I'm done asking if I could help you. Then Adam, then Adam, then Pops, then Pops, then Pops, then Pops, then Pops was like, okay, if you want to impress Dana over and get her to melt like ice cream for you and to eventually crush on you and hopefully fall in love with you and become your girlfriend, you need to do a big gesture to 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 sweep her off her feet, like a big orange crush, soda crush, orange soda crush wave, and that's exactly what Adam did, and here's how he did it. The ultimate 80s rom-com movie of that particular day of 1980 something was the highly acclaimed rom-com, and sometimes overrated according to some critics. Say anything. Starting John Cusack as starting as Roy Dobbler, who is intensely crushing on a girl who's out of his galaxy, who's out of his galaxy, meaning out of his league. But eventually, Roy wins this girl's affection, which I can't remember the girl's name in the movie. So guys, you can check me on that. Eventually, Roy and this girl break up. But to win this girl's heart again, Roy does a big gesture, just like Pops said said to Adam. And Roy, so Roy in the movie, and say anything, puts on his beige coat and gets his boombox, and he goes outside of this girl's house and starts to boombox serenade her with a Peter Gabriel song called "In Your Eyes," which eventually melts this girl's heart pain from breaking up with Roy Dog, from breaking up Roy in the first place. And eventually they get back together and they fall in love again. So that's exactly what Adam does, just like Roy. But tragic, but in a funny in a lovely funny twist. So Adam goes to Dana's house and does his 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 say anything thing, but Adam is surprised that he's serenading or booming serenading the wrong window. He's actually serenading Dana's brother. And Adam's like, I'm sorry. Then Dana is like, Dana opens her actual bedroom window and says, Adam, what are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? By this time, Dana's dad has joined the open window party and says, Adam, and Dana's like, yes. Then her dad is like, isn't Adam the guy, the kid who broke your bike chain? And Dana's like, yes. And then Dana's brother's like, dude, that's not cool. So then Dana's dad turns on the sprinklers, and then Adam gets his Roy Dobler coat wet and himself wet, and he forgets his boombox. Meanwhile, the next day or the next day, Murray and Beverly are at the jewelry store, and Beverly says, okay, buy me a new ring. Then Murray looks at the case, the ring case, and he spots a ring, and he spots a new ring, a ring, and he asks the jeweler, how much stakes does this ring cost? How much stakes does this ring cost? And of course, the jeweler says $200 or more, $200 bucks. Then then Murray says, did I point at that ring? And then Beverly says, wow, Murray, wow. Are you that cheap that you are not willing to pay 200 bucks or more to buy me a new ring? Then a jewelry wedding fight, a jewelry street fight happens. And then the jeweler doesn't know what to do. But eventually the jeweler reluctantly accepts the $200 or more payment that Murray gave to him to buy Beverly her new and improved ring. Then that same day at dinner, Beverly wore, and I mean wore with passion and conviction her new wedding ring, her new wedding love golden range ring to make Murray even crazier. And of course Eric and Barry were like watching this. Then Barry was like, I'm glad I don't have this problem with my girl Marion. But then Eric was like, dude, you don't have a girlfriend named Marion Lemieux. Dude, I was with you at summer camp last year, and there was no Marion Lemieux, and for that matter you did not fall in love or crush or fall in love with a girl named Marion Lemieux. And Mary was like, you don't get it. You don't get it. Maybe you were sleeping in the dumb sister bunk, in the dumb sister cabin. Then we see Adam up inside his treehouse, just eating just by himself. And then Murray comes outside. And says, Adam, come on, come down from the treehouse. It's time. It's dinner time. It's dinner time. And then Adam says, Adam is like, I'm not hungry. I'm not I'm not I'm not hung I'm not hung I'm not hung I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. So then Murray was like then Murray was like then Murray had then Murray climbed up the tree and asked and asked and asked Adam, what is wrong, Adam? What's going on with you? And then Adam was like, you wouldn't understand. Was it? Then Murray was like, was it because of a girl? Is it because of a girl? Is it because of a girl? And Adam was like, yes. Then Murray was like, I have a girl. I have a huge golden problem too with a girl. And then Adam was like, is that girl mom? And then Murray was like, of course, you little nerd that I love. Then Murray was like to Adam, your mom doesn't get that I'm romantic. Of course I'm not a big gesture romantic, but I'm a small romantic. But your mom doesn't see that. But I am romantic toward her in a Rey Mysterio packaging. In a Rey Mysterio package way. Then Adam says, I think I have an idea to show mom how romantic you are, how romantic and how in love and crazy about her you are. Eventually, Adam is able to convince Murray that there's a way, and that way is by recording or by taping or recording moments or images or moments of Murray doing small romantic things for Beverly. Like, for example, giving her last piece of a smooth and creamy chocolate cake when she's having a bad day, or helping her out with the groceries and stuff like that. And eventually Beverly melts like a gold covered chocolate because of this. And then eventually Murray and Beverly kissed like like in a romantic movie, of course. Erica, Barry, and Adam are grossed out by this. Then the next day, the next day, Adam is outside, and he he's shocked to see Dana, 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 Dana with his boombox that he had left in the wet romantic scene at her outside of her house. And Dana said to Adam, you know, my dad told me not to talk to you, not to get anywhere near you or to talk to you, but I don't listen to my dad. I don't listen to my dad. Eventually Adam and Dana go bike riding together. And Pops is smiling very, very romantically proud of Adam, and says, see? Just like I told them, a big nerdy, a big romantically not too big of a gesture to impress Dana. Then Barry appears and says things with Marion to Pops are not going so well, and we broke up. So Pops, can you help me find the girl of my dreams? And then Pops was like, what happened with Miss Blue Jacket, with Miss Canadian Blue Jacket? And Barry says, it was because of long distance. It was because of long distance. And guys, that's how this wonderful fifth episode of season 1 of the Goldbergs ends. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like. Remember to leave a like and let me know what was or what is your favorite 80s rom-com movie. What is your favorite 80s rom-com movie? And have you ever had a long distance girlfriend that didn't necessarily break your heart, that didn't necessarily break your heart like Marion Lemieux did with Barry, but did you have a good long distance relationship with a girlfriend that was long distance, long distance. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. And again, remember to leave a like and may the force be with you. Bye.